Hello, everyone, and good afternoon to all of y'all, and welcome to today's game between the Sioux City Musketeers and the Tri-City Storm. A little bit weird. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing this. This is going to be something new. Right now, the Musketeers are away in Tri-City, in Kearney, Nebraska, but they're known as Tri-City. I'm going to try something here that I might do. Since the Musketeers made the playoffs, I was thinking, you know, instead of just calling their home playoff games, why don't I call all their home playoff games? And I just thought today was the perfect opportunity to, give it a test um, to see what happens. Because if I do that, I might end up doing, like a live stream, like a 3-hour live stream Friday and Saturday nights, or and maybe even Sunday afternoon too, depending on when the games are. I just thought I'd give it a try. Right now, I'm listening on the radio, which is the main way that they broadcast the Musketeers, of course. But yeah, as you can hear right now, I'm listening to Curtis Anderson, the voice of the Musketeers. I'm just going to be echoing what he's saying, kind of echoing the play-by-play while also adding my own commentary to it as well, obviously. So yeah, let's get started here. Well, this is the third matchup. Friday night, Musketeers won in a shootout, 4-3, and then they lost in regulation last night. It was a really back and forth game. As you can see, Kirkland Irie scored the first goal, and then Leighton Rhodes scored the second goal. It was tied up at 1 at the end of the first, and then during the second period, Mitchell Miller scored, and they took the lead. And then Ben Steves tied it up. Then Leighton Road, they took the lead. And then, as you can see, Tabor Heaslip scored shorthanded. And then he tied it up. And then Mitchell Miller scored. So it was really a back and forth really back and forth action last night. As you can see, we had a lot of penalties in this game, some questionable penalties, but of course we had the worst referee in the USHL last night, so we shouldn't really be surprised about that. Um, yeah, let's take a look at the standings right now. Tri-City, they're 42-10-3-1. That is 88 points. They're just 3 points away from the best record in the league, which would earn them the Anderson Cup. And then Sioux City, they're right below them in second place at 37-15-4-1. That is 79 points. Now, let's take a look at some other USHL games. The only other one going on is between Muskegon and Green Bay, so I think we don't have to worry very much about that. Because, Lincoln, they're right below them at 35-18-2-3. That is 75 points. Right now we have all 6 teams in the playoffs that we know will be in the playoffs for the West. Tri-City, Sioux City, Lincoln, Omaha, Fargo, and Waterloo. It's going to be the positioning between Fargo and Waterloo that I think will determine the playoff picture. Because I think Tri-City, they're going to 100% stay up at first. Sioux City, they got to stay at second, I would think. And then Lincoln will probably stay at third, and then Omaha would stay at fourth. Because the point gap is just so big between them and between them and Lincoln. That's 11 points, and then the gap between Fargo and Waterloo, it's 10 points there. And Waterloo and Fargo are tied up at 54 points for that 5th place spot. So, yeah. Right now, we're gonna take a look at the lineups for both these teams. The starting lineup for Tri-City, they're gonna start their first line of forwards, the best line in the whole USHL, in my opinion. That's Jeremy Wilmer, Ilya Nikolaev, and then Cole O'Hara. Then their defense consists of Mitchell Miller and Matt Pascal. That's their first line that they'll start. Then Arseny Sergiev, the best goaltender in the USHL, is starting. He'll probably give them a bit of trouble. Their scratches for Tri-City, Victor Zernekianer, Christian Fitzgerald, Cameron Briere, Arvega Hofspayan, and then Sean McEwen as well. Then for Sioux City, they're going to start their top line. Dylan James, Owen McLaughlin, Bennett Shimmick scored the shootout winner Friday night. And then Dylan Gratton and Damian Carfagna. And then Christopher Eberle's getting the start here for Sioux City. I expect him to be as stellar as he has been here the past couple of games we've seen him play. So, yeah. We'll take a look. Here are the scratches for Sioux City. Mikey Adamson, we know he's on IR. Axel Mangbo, he is too. Griffin Ludke, he is too. In fact, he was supposed to come back from a suspension, but he got injured. Apparently, it was a hip injury, it sounded like, from what I'm hearing from people, so that's not very good. And then it looks like Ralph Bergmanis is now out for it, or is now out injured, and then Jimmy Clark, Finn Loftus, and then Dylan Godbout. Those are the rest of the scratches. And then Ty Hansen was inserted back into the lineup. He played Friday night, so yeah. Let's take a look at the rest of the lines for Sioux City, or excuse me, for Tri-City. Leighton Road, Gavin Brindley, and Graham Gamache. That's their second line. And then Damian Gardner. Hold on. No, Damon Gardner with Drew Montgomery and Tanner Adams. We have Dane Dowiak, Kieran Sebrian, and Josh Ernesi. And then we have August Falloon all on his line. Then we have Mason Wheeler, Aiden Dubinsky, and then Andrew Strathman, Vinny Borghese, and then John Truskinis. He's on his own line. And then the backup goaltender is Sebastian Ranchitz. And he played last night. In fact, he was actually pulled at the end of the second period for Sergeyev to be put back in for Tri-City. So thought that was an interesting move for Tri-City because, you know, he's the best goaltender in the league. So I don't understand. So, I mean, I should say, I do understand why they did that. You know, try to, you know. Anyway, that is it for our pregame show. When we come back, well, you know what? Let's just take a look at what the other leagues around the country are up to. Let's see. Today's the 10th, so. Oh yeah. By the way, I am a little bit sick. It kind of started Friday afternoon at school. I mean, I started Friday morning off with a bit of a headache, but then throughout the day it just got worse and worse. And then my nose started plugging up and it was running and it was just not good at all. And then I took about a 2.5 hour nap Friday. My headache was gone, but all my nose and everything just was not good. Yesterday, it got better throughout the day. Kind of. I mean, I still had a runny nose, but it wasn't as bad as Friday. And so far today, I've not had a runny nose, but I do have the Kleenex here right next to me if I need it. I haven't needed it so far today, which is good. And then I kind of lost my voice this morning when I woke up. I mean, it just sounded atrocious. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this weekend. So yeah, that's just what I've been through here lately and why you didn't see a weekly show or Sale of the Century on Saturday. That's kind of why, because I was all messed up. So yeah, we'll just take a look at the other leagues. Right now, the Capitals are leading the Bruins 3-2 in the third period. That game will end during the first period. So yeah. Then we'll have Predators at Penguins, Sabres at Lightning, Kings at the Wild, Ducks at the Hurricanes, Stars are at the Wild, and then the Jets are at the Senators. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I just got off track there for a second. We have the Nets at the Pacers, or Nets lead Pacers 22-15. Hornets lead the Wizards 32-29. Cavaliers are leading the Bucks right now 45-18. Hawks leads the Rockets 35-23. Then the Celtics at the Grizzlies, Raptors at the Knicks, Heat at the Magic, Pistons are at the 76ers, the Bulls are at the Timberwolves, the Spurs are at the Mavericks, then the Lakers are at the Nuggets, the Thunder are at the Clippers, then the Warriors are at the Pelicans rather. And then the Kings are at the Suns, and then the Jazz are at the Trailblazers, and then MLB opening weekend that started here on Thursday, I believe. Right now, bottom of the ninth, A's lead the Phillies 4-1. Then Tampa Bay leads Baltimore 8-0. Then White Sox lead the Tigers 10-1 in the bottom of the ninth. That game should be over here in just a few minutes. Then the Reds are leading the Braves right now 6-3. Top of the eighth, Mets are leading the Nationals 2-1. Top of the seventh, the Rangers leading the Blue Jays 9-6. What I'm noticing here is that a lot of 0-2 teams are winning right now. I don't know if that's I don't know what's going on there with that, but Cleveland right now is leading Kansas City 13-2. Twins are leading the Mariners 8-4. Then the Pirates are leading the Cardinals 7-3 in the top of the sixth. Then the Cubs are leading the Brewers 3-2, top of the sixth. Then the Rockies are leading the Dodgers 3-0, bottom of the third. Then the Marlins are at the Giants. Astros are at the Angels, Padres are at the Diamondbacks, and then the Red Sox are at the Yankees. So yeah, if I do happen to do this for all the away games during the playoffs for the Musketeers, it will probably be live streamed. It won't be pre-filmed like it is right now. I thought about live streaming it, but I thought, since this is a test, if I screwed up anywhere, then I could sort of cut it out and, edit what I have to do, or not edit what I have to do, or whatever, if I make any screw ups, then I could correct it, and, whatever. So we should be getting set for the game here in just a few moments. Like I said, if this does happen to become a thing during the playoffs, let me know if you guys want to do this. Want me to call the away games for the Musketeers, because then I might be doing it all season long, on select games. Not all the away games, but a select games I will do it on, because I got the radio here. I'm in the studio where I film most of my videos. So yeah. Anyway, Tri-City. Yeah. Anyway, Tri-City right now is taking the ice from what it is sounding like. They have just taken the ice a few moments ago. They haven't done the national anthem or anything like that, so it probably won't be for another 3 to 4 minutes before we do eventually get this game started. So yeah, I'm planning on filming Sale of the Century, maybe either tomorrow or maybe, I was thinking about after this game, but, I don't know about that, to be honest with you. I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, so yeah, I think I might do it tomorrow. I got my filming schedule right here. I had to postpone a few things because, I got sick, but thank goodness we're on Easter break. I can film more videos, 4 per day or whatever. As you can see here on my schedule, I could probably fit Sale right in here, for tomorrow, because I'm filming 4 videos Monday through Tuesday through Thursday already. So yeah, and then Friday we'll have 2 episodes of Greed that I'm filming, and then we'll have the hockey game later that night. So yeah, Musketeers, after they're done here today, they will have a weekend series, 1 game at home Friday, and then 1 game away on Saturday, which I might, live stream it or something. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't care if you guys like this series. If you like today's experiment that I'm doing, definitely let me know if you want me to do more of this or not, because I will. And then once the playoffs come around, or the playoffs start, in about 2 weeks. So yeah, I might be doing it for the playoffs. Mainly just on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'll do it maybe, and we can do NHL playoffs. When it's intermission break, if there's an NHL hockey game going on right now, maybe I could try broadcasting that for you guys, or NBA playoffs. They run throughout the same time, so yeah, I'll try to maybe do some of that. Um, so yeah, definitely let me know. With school, we have finals coming up here at the end of May, so it might be a little bit difficult towards the last maybe 2 weeks of May to do it, because I'm studying for all the finals. For most of my classes, they let us use a note card or a sheet of paper or whatever, just as a little cheat sheet. All right, I think we are getting ready to go here in this Musketeers game. Musketeers of the Tri-City Storm. The battle will continue. Okay, I completely got the wrong lineups. Starting lineups, though. Whoops. That's okay. It doesn't really matter, but anyway, Gavin Brindley looks like we'll take the draw with Owen McLaughlin. Or actually Sam Deck. Yeah, I completely got the wrong lineups. I don't know where I got those from, but anyway, we are ready to go here. We'll take a look at our starting goaltenders. Arseny Sergeyev, 27-6-1-1, a 1.97 goals against average and a .922 save percentage with 6 shutouts. Unbelievable. Then for Christopher Eberle, 24-10-3 at 2.62 goals, or excuse me, a 1.07 goals against average and a .950 save percentage. He's 3-0. I accidentally got the wrong stats. I switched Alex and Christopher's around. Anyway, we are ready to go here. In fact, they're going right now here. Let's take a listen. Tri-City has it. Sounds like they have it in their own zone. They got Deck Cut with it. Shot up high off the glass. Leighton Road has it. He's got 2 goals. Or he scored 2 goals. Or no, he has 2 goals in his last 2, but he did score 2 last night, so I think he has 3 now. We'll look it up. Irie has it now for the Musketeers. He got his first goal. No, he scored the first goal last night. So yeah, Leighton Road, he does have 3 goals in his last 3 right now. Dubinsky picks one up for Tri-City now. Puck will be sent down the ice. It sounded like there was going to be an icing there, but unfortunately there wasn't. Switch. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Musketeers have it with it. Owen Fowler returned last night from a suspension. It was a 3-game suspension, you know, because why not? Of course, it was a bad one, too, because the Lincoln player leaned into him, and it was just a really nasty collision that was caused all by the Lincoln player. But they still gave him 3 games for that, because Lily's the best referee in the USHL. Let's give a round of applause. In fact, they had the other bad ref last night. Haskell is his name. In fact, we could care less about his first name, but so yeah, Sioux City is tracking it right now. So yeah, I'll just kind of copy what he's saying, you know, for those of you who can't really hear it very well, because it is kind of turned down on the lower sides, like I can hear it only, kind of. 18:04, as you can see, left to play here in this first. Gosh, my computer screen's so dirty. Alright, Tri-City, I think, won the draw. I mean, Curtis, he's the guy who does play-by-play for the Muskies. He's done it for a long time. He's really good at what he does, so. Slow start, really, for both these teams. Mainly for Sioux City, but that's okay. Face-off will come to the left of Eberle. Eberle, we're hoping, like I said earlier, that he performs well like he has in his past games that he's been on here. Here, in fact, I might even have the lineups here, because I took a picture of them. Here. Maybe not. Okay, that's just some cringy stuff during video design class. So yeah, there's the lineups if you were wondering. I know it looks kind of, hold on, open. There, that's Tri-City's lineup, and then ask me later, because why not? Sioux City has it. William Smith with it. Smith has the puck still. Play it behind the net. He slept with a shot that was stopped by Sergeyev. For Mouse, by the way, he's still on his own line, so they just decided not to throw Slukinski out on the ice, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. Like he said, Ty Hansen, this is the second game as a Musketeer. He played Friday night. So yeah. All right, Tri-City has won the draw. Road has it. Carfagna now will pick it up. Hansen has it. Tri-City, they'll get it back, of course. Back and forth the other way. And Sioux City doing a good job on defense right now. I mean, this has been a hard-fought series. I think this could be a preview of a playoff series right here. These 3 games this weekend, my opinion, are a preview as to what's about to happen here in this Clark Cup playoffs. Ooh, a little bit of roughing going on here. And of course, I've got my gavel, because why not? There we go. Irie will take the draw. Ilya Nikolaev on the other side. Sioux City has the puck. Oh, shoot it down the ice into the corner. Now out to center. Tri-City, getting more zone pressure, nothing though, coming in heavy on goal. There's Wilmer. Here's Jeremy Wilmer with it. In fact, he is the top he is the top point getter for this team. Sorry, oh boy, I'm losing it. 21 goals, 62 assists. That's 83 points. Plus, that's also tied for first place in the USHL. So, yeah, in fact, they have 4 league leaders in the top 20 of points on their team. Not going to get too much into that. Maybe a little later. I mean, Mitchell Miller, he's one of them. He's on the defense. He's got 36 goals and 39 assists for 75 points. That's 4th in the league. Then Sioux City, they have 4 in the top 20 in points in the USHL. So as you can see, Tri-City and Sioux City, they have a lot of talent on these teams. Yeah, as you just heard, there's only 1 shot apiece here, so a bit of a boring game to start things off here, but yeah. Oh, geez, what happened? Alright, whatever. Alright, SC now will have it. He'll shoot it down the ice for an icing, possibly. Yep. 14:42 left to play here in this first period. Kind of a bit of a boring first period, but that's okay. That's okay. Not much has really happened either, but there we go. Well, and there goes my gavel.
Sam will dig in. He's ready to go. Lefty out there. Lefty versus lefty. Here's the face-off.
Here. Alright, I got a new idea. What I'll do is that I'm not gonna do play-by-play. Well, actually, no. I'll see how it goes. But I was thinking about doing is, instead of me doing this play-by-play thing, I was gonna have you listen to him, and then during intermission I'd add my commentary and feedback or whatever. But we'll see how this goes. I might either do this 2 ways. Either A, you listen to him do it, or me kind of, copying him off because that's kind of bad, because you can already hear him sort of already through my microphone, and then me copying what he's saying. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right, really, but, whatever. Steves has it with a shot. That was stop. Rebound! Oh, what a stop by Sergeyev. Great save there. Oh my. Couple great chances there by the Musketeers. Ooh, they're going to have a penalty here. It was a tripping call. Sounds like Dylan James going to the box. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Dylan James, I mean, he's 19th in the USHL in points. 26 goals and 29 assists for 54 points. So that is just great, for sure, isn't it? Okay, what I'm thinking about doing now is that what I'll do is that you're gonna listen to the play-by-play during these 30-second during these 30-second commercial breaks that they're taking on the radio. I'll sort of come back in and add my commentary to it. So yeah, maybe maybe I'll do that. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna listen to him, and then when they take those 30-second breaks, then you'll hear me come in with my commentary. So I think we'll do that. Okay.
Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620 KMNS.
Welcome back, Curtis Anderson. Yeah, it was a trip. I thought he blew a tire, but he definitely got a stick on him. Sioux City on the power play and underway, trying to track the puck down. Sioux City will have it. And Dylan James will hand it off to McLaughlin. Looking for a seam, brings it back to Carfagna on the top. McLaughlin back. Carfagna hammers a shot, kicked aside by Sergeyev, tracked down by McLaughlin, trying to find the seam. Down low quickly, over to McLaughlin again. Walking in, still fires a shot, save, rebound is going to be scooped up and played down the ice. Oh, they get the rebound, just couldn't get it on the back side of Sergeyev. A nice-looking shot. Here's Sioux City coming. And Carfagna will drop, and here's McLaughlin will skate. Comes through traffic, right side, poke checked out the center ice. Here comes a break the other way, got to get back. And a great recovery by Dylan James. Sioux City will have the puck coming the other way. They'll dish it forward. Here's Shimmick. Down low, over to McLaughlin. Bring it out to the blue line. Looking, Carfagna one-time blast off the mark. Tracked down by McLaughlin. Trying to play it out to the blue line, and it comes out the center ice. Brindley got a piece of it. Sioux City plays it in. And now Tri-City will throw it all the way down again. They'll switch up their power play unit. Here's Brownie now, and Irie and Pierre. Sioux City will drop it late. And here comes Charlie Shane coming across, trying to get through traffic, cut off, and then sent down the ice. Nice place, nice stick that time by Mason Wheeler. There's no score in this hockey game. 12:15 to play in the first. Sioux City on the man advantage. And the Musketeers come across with Charlie Shane. Hands it off to Brown on the right side. Walks across the blue line. Charlie comes to the right circle. Fires a shot, got blocked. And they just get it out and clear it. 35 seconds left. I guess the Storm are at full strength. The clock was wrong. I guess I don't understand, but there's a shot on Eberle. There was still 33 seconds on the clock for the power play. I think it's probably the guys in the box were accurate, but maybe we got to fix the scoreboard. Coach Luke having a word with the referee right now after a big collision. 11:41 to play in period one. Yeah, maybe the clock stopped on the scoreboard. I have no idea, but I thought the power play was long. But Sioux City on the play, coming across. Duran looks to work it forward, pushes it forward. Borghese gets it back defensively for the Storm. And Sioux City trying to go north. Tri-City doing a good job. They're clogging up the old neutral zone, getting a stick on everything. And Tri-City looking to center it. Sioux City looking to work it right back. And Gratton pulls it forward. Sioux City skewers it into the Tri-City Storm defensive zone. 11:07 to play in period number one. There's no score in this hockey game. Stockton Towing scoreboard. Here comes Tri. They'll whip it in deep, left wing side. It's Tanner Adams. Now Slukinski after the puck. Tri-City trying to stick handle on the boards. Musketeers Here's Miller trying to make a play. Skating behind the net over to the right wing side. He's still on the puck. Now backs up and throws the puck towards the net off the mark. Over left wing side, Tri-City. Here's O'Hara working from behind the net. Now looking, shot and a save made. Sioux City banking it off the glass. It goes down the ice. It'll be tracked down by Mitchell Miller. He'll play it up. Sioux City looking to work it right back out. Slukinski lobs it forward, a bouncer. A little too far. He was looking to find Tabor Heaslip. Tri-City trying to work the other way. They'll play it into the Musketeer zone. Irie quickly works it across ice speed to Smith. Smith looking up the left wing side, looking for Fowler and deep into the right wing corner. Fowler after it. He digs in. Tight on the boards, trying to track it. It's going to be cleared out by Tri-City. Sioux City plays it back. Here's Fowler in deep, now coming behind the net. Working. And spins it out. And Tri-City's there. Sioux City gets it back, though. Musketeers need to get puck recoveries and get more time in the zone. Fowler still out there. Lays a big monster check on the play. Clean. Sioux City will throw it in, and it'll be stopped by Sergeyev in the left wing corner. Here's Shimmick. Shimmick tied up. Tri-City trying to work it out, and they'll just chuck it down the ice. This will be icing on the Tri-City Storm. 9:08 to play in the first period. Sioux City out shooting Tri 4-2. I think Tri's maybe out possessing Sioux City, but not out shooting them. Face off coming. This is going to be McLaughlin with Shimmick and James. It's going to be Sebrion's line. That's the matchup line they want against this line with Ernest and Doyak. Their job is to get the puck on the other side and just grind it out. Work that shift. Face-off coming right of Sergeyev. And the face-off won by Sioux City. And here's Dylan James from behind the net, looking out front by Shimmick. Shot goes steering over to the right wing side. Shimmick got a piece of it. And out front again. Oh, they were looking for McLaughlin. Here comes Tri-City. Got to skate. They're looking for numbers right now. And pushed off nicely by McLaughlin. McLaughlin is taken down on the play. Sioux City banks it the other direction. And they'll get fresh legs out there. Dylan James still out there. Shimmick. Dylan wants more play. He comes and frees up the puck in the right wing corner to Shimmick. Deckut is out there already, and now a chase for the puck the other direction. Carfagna, reverse. Lepinen up the boards. Deckut delivers, trying to nudge it forward as Duran with Steve. Steve, take away shot! He just missed. Oh, so close around the boards, the right wing side. And the Musketeers spin it into traffic. Duran scoops it up. The Musketeers looking, firing to the right side. Shot, fought off. Hits the side of the net, I think. Actually on Steve's. Puck out to center ice. Let's see if Sioux City can reload. Here comes Brown. They'll bring it out to center. Here's Deckut. Sam off the boards and then waved down the ice by Steves. Duran out there looking to free up the puck. Tri-City trying to clear it out. Stratman behind the net. Gives it away. Here's Slukinski. Firing a shot. Goal! Got redirected. They're waving it off. I think they're going to say puck played with a high stick. Duran, they might take a look at it, but yeah, that thing went down to the ice in a hurry into the back of the net. A shot was taken, and it was deflected. And we'll see if we get a good view. They waved it off right away, so if they don't have a good view, it goes against Sioux City. That's the tough part. If he calls it a goal, then if they can't see a good view, then it stays. But the referee right now on the headset, they were right there. They waved it off in a hurry. But we'll take a peek here. Sioux City and Tri-City over at their benches right now, getting set. If it's a We'll hear a lot of boos if that baby's a goal. But, yeah, that thing got directed straight down in a hurry. And they're saying Duran played the puck with a high stick. And we got both the referees in the box reviewing the play, leaning over the table at small, looks like a small little screen. Reverse it back and forth, make sure they know where that stick was when it deflected the puck. If it was below the shoulders, it's good. There's, if you're watching hockey TV, Griffin Lutke and a bunch of future guys for the Musketeers got the old scoreboard there. Boy, they long look. Reviewing the play. Shot that was up high. I don't know how high it was. The referee felt it was above the shoulder. Here they come. Long discussions are kind of, oh boy. Let's see what we got here. And they'll come out. No goal. Puck played with a high stick. Let's see if we get a replay on that. I'd like to see it. But maybe not. They should play it here sooner or later, or maybe they're not because it looks good. 7:35 to play in period number 1. No score on the Stockton Towing scoreboard with the puck played with a high stick. They're going to take the face-off all the way down in the Musketeer zone. I'm not sure what's going on now. Oh, so we had that review, and now we take a timeout? Okay. Let's take a 30. We'll be back on Fox Sports Radio, 620. M&S Sioux City.
Driving out of town to catch a flight? Why? Skip the hassle and save time when you fly from
Well,
Sioux
as
Gateway
you
Airport.
just heard, they did review a goal, potentially high sticking was the call here. They played it with a high stick. Slukinski, as you heard, took the initial shot. It got deflected with a high stick. So, yeah. So, how was that? That might be how I do it from now on. We'll have Curtis talking, and then during these breaks, I'll sort of add my own commentary, and I think we might do that from now on. So yeah, here we go. We're back on.
Well, puck went in the net. They called it, played with a high stick, so no goal for Sioux City. We're tied at 0 on the Stockton Towing scoreboard. Faceoff is coming just left of Epperly in the Musketeer zone now with the high stick play. Digging in is Slukinski with Shane and Heaslip. Guys shifting back and forth, trying to get the bandage off the face-off. But Slu looked as just to win the puck. He does. Back to Antonacci. Antonacci banks it out the center ice. And Tri-City will track it, looking to come back in. Gardner will throw it into the right wing corner. Smith behind the net, looking. Lobs it forward, looking for Tabor Heaslip. Nice job, Taves. Played out to center. Boy, that puck bouncing around pretty good. Now here comes Heaslip coming across. Tabor is shoved up on the boards. Tri-City will get it out to center ice. Puck is bouncing today. Off the boards again. Tabor kicked forward by Slukinski. He'll chase after it into the right wing corner. 6:57 to play in the period. Sioux City and Tri-City are scoreless. Here's Tri-City. Playing across right side through the zone. They lob it in deep in the left wing corner. Tracking it is Leighton Road. Now they'll reverse it around the boards. Here's Fowler. Gives it off. Sioux City back to Fowler off the boards. And Tri-City will track it back. They'll keep chucking it in deep and then chase. Storm trying out front. Now the Sioux City Musketeers will play it out to center ice. Bruskinis, he takes down Pierre on the play. Now into the right wing corner now. Gamache. He'll free up the puck. Sioux City gets it back. Here's Nick Pierre curling around, feeds, and now thrown into the Tri-City Storm zone, into the glove of Sergeyev. He'll hold on, and a face-off coming in the Storm zone. Kind of a slow start in this one. 5 shots for Sioux City, 2 for Tri-City, 6:02 left in the period, and no score on the Stockton Towing scoreboard. Keep seeing a lot of Musketeer fans when they're doing crowd shots. I think I saw a couple I know pretty well. Here's the face-off coming, just right of Sergeyev. Here's Deckut, Duran, and Steves with Lebanon and Brown. There we go. Face-off on the dots, out to Brown. Brown on the blue line. He'll bank it in down low. Deckut tracks it down. Sam looking. He'll cycle it back down lower. Tri-City trying to clear it. Sioux City takes. Steves a whipping shot. Got blocked. Tri-City will come the other way. Here's O'Hara entering the zone. His shot is just got a piece of it. It goes rolling in as a Musketeer stick got involved. Tri-City on the right wing side will play it in down low as Wheeler. He'll play it into the right wing corner to O'Hara. Sioux City looking to track it down. Poked behind the net by Deckut, but Tri-City will have it still to the blue line. Wheeler walking across now. Dubinsky protecting the puck. He'll cycle it off. A little weave. Still looking for some space. Here's Wilmer. Throws the shot. Rattles all the way out to center ice. And Sioux City will play it forward. Tri-City looking to work it back. There's going to be a penalty on Ben Steves. He got a stick on his man. And let's see what they call it, a hook or a trip. Doesn't matter. Time of the penalty is 15:01. Slash. Okay. It is a power play. Either way, you split it, and Steve's off to the box, and this will be the first power play of the game for Tri-City now. They'll have Gamache, Brindley, Road, O'Hara, and Borghese is playing on top. Sioux City has to kill. Tri-City last night had a power play goal. It was the game winner, but they also gave up a shorty as well, which was good. Sioux City wins the draw, looking to hack it around. Now bounced around below the goal line and played off the boards by Tabor. He slipped, goes gliding slowly down into the Tri-City Storm zone. Borghese on the breakout. He slipped, will shadow him. The give off going to Road, way offside, but I guess a bigger line than I expected. Sioux City will play it out to center ice. Brindley tries to stick handle. He'll backpedal right now with Tabor Heaslip. He'll give it away. And now skating forward, here comes Tri-City again. Musketeers, big hit applied by Sioux City. And Fowler will chase after it. And behind the net, trying to work it, is Fowler. Here's Sioux City again. And Dylan James, he'll play it deep. Behind the net, Sergeyev wants to play it again and almost gave it away to James. Sioux City wreaking havoc on right now Tri-City's power play. Here's Wilmer hustling, trying to get through traffic. Poke checked away nicely again by Dylan James. Sioux City. They'll spin and fire it down the ice again. Sergeyev leaves it off. Second unit out there. Here's Miller. He had the power play goal last night. 39 seconds left in the man advantage. Tri-City looking Nikolai and looking for a shot. Bottled up by Leppinen. Play it to the blue line. That's Basgol. Walks, gives it off to Miller on the right side. And a shot in traffic. Save and a rebound picked up by Fowler. He'll throw it all the way down. It goes in on Sergeyev. And he'll have to take a face-off. Extras going on. A little extra hack going on by Tri-City and Dowiak. Doesn't like the way he was treated by Leppinen. So face-off coming to the Tri-City Storm zone with 11 seconds left on Ben Steves' penalty. 3:09 left in the period. No score in this one. Got to kill the rest. Grattan, Antonacci, and Deckut and Duran out there. It's Montgomery's line. Like it's just a straight line out there for try. Face off won by the Storm. Behind the net, it works. 7 seconds left. Trying to break out against Sioux City. Can be difficult. Sioux City will track the puck, and now at full strength comes the Musketeers. Steve out of the penalty box. Dishes it forward. And trying to play it deep. Tri-City trying to work back after it. And a big check applied. Player down in the right wing corner. That was Miller. Miller on top of the blue line. Looking to work after it. Gives it off over right side. There's a shot and a save made. Extras going on around Miller. Miller thought he would come challenge the bench last night. Sioux City taking exception on that one. No score, 2:29 to play in the first period. A face-off coming to the Musketeer zone. 6 shots for Sioux City, 4 shots for Tri-City. And here comes Sebrion, Ernest, and Doya. Out there for the Musketeers, this is going to be McLaughlin, James, and Shimmick. The battle continues here with a face-off coming. Just left of Everly. Here we go. Face-off on the dot. Sioux City wins the draw. And McLaughlin will have it. And turns, feeds it. Here's Parfania coming up right side. Shimmick touches it and hustling down into the right wing corner is Dylan James. He tries to track it down, comes out to the blue line, whipped across left side. Parfania banks it in down low into the right wing corner it goes. That's Dylan James. James now, and now taken back by Sebrion. Sioux City, here's Ernest. Tri-City. Just huge shot and a save made. Where they're letting them play right now. Couple chops by a Tri-City player. Sioux City. And Brown will get it. Tap pass coming across is McLaughlin. Trying to work through traffic. It's poke checked out the center ice. Minute and 38 left in the period. Sioux City and Tri-City scoreless. And another takedown there. Heaslip goes down. Tri-City will come back the other way. And spinning out into the corner, a Tri-City player. And Sioux City trying to pop it out the center ice. Everything is work. The Musketeers, it's played in offside, and Sioux City will have it. Tri-City has to clear. Off the boards it comes. Here is Tri-City getting it back. Backpedaling. There's Tabor Heaslip nudging it forward. Here comes Lukinski coming across left wing side. Firing a shot and a save made by Sergeyev. A face-off coming to his right side as he holds on. 57 seconds left in the period. No score, Sioux City and Tri-City on this Sunday afternoon game. And here comes Irie, Pierre, and Fowler. They'll match up against Nikolaev, O'Hara, and Wilmer. Antonacci and Grattan play the blue line this time for the Musketeers. Face-off coming just right of Sergeyev. Out of finish period strong. Can't get the momentum going into the period. Our linesmen just don't like the way Sioux City and Tri-City line up sometimes on the face-off. Face-off pushed forward now behind the net. Tri-City. Miller works it over right side. Basdell tries to get it forward. And it's chopped all the way down into the Musketeer zone. Antonacci hands it off to Grattan. Grattan now. He'll circle the net and hand it back again. Here's Antonacci. I'll just be patient right now, and they'll come out, feed it, Grattan out the center. They'll lift it forward. Sioux City swats it all the way down. Miller has it for try with 25 seconds left. Wrap it around the boards. Here's Tri-City trying to get something going here. They come across left wing side with 16 seconds left. Trying to make a play. O'Hara is cut off nicely. Sioux City. 7 seconds. Got a battle right now. Tri-City with 1 second left. That will be done. Didn't get the shot off. We're done with 20 minutes of hockey and no score on the Stockton Owing scoreboard. Sioux City and Tri-City will take a 2-minute timeout and come back and recap.
Well, folks, it is the end of the first period. Still 0-0 at the end of the first. We'll take a look at some of the stuff that's happened. Only a couple penalties, but other than that, as you've been hearing, it's been a pretty boring game. Just 2 penalties on Graham Gamache and Ben Steeves. Let's see what else here. Some NHL scores this afternoon, right now at the end of the first. Pittsburgh and Nashville are tied up at 1. Capitals, lead the Bruins 4-2. Sabres are at the Lightning later. Then the Kings are at the Wild, Ducks are at the Hurricanes, Stars are at the Blackhawks, and then the Jets are at the Senators. NBA games, right now 29.9 left here in the second. The Nets are leading the Pacers 74-57. The Wizards are losing by 2 to the Hornets at halftime. And then the Cavaliers are leading the Bucks at halftime, and then the Hawks are leading the Rockets at halftime. Celtics are at the Grizzlies, Raptors are at the Knicks, Heat are at the Magic, Pistons are at the 76ers, the Bulls are at the Timberwolves, the Spurs are at the Mavericks, the Lakers are at the Nuggets, the Thunder are at the Clippers, the Warriors are at the Pelicans, the Kings are at the Suns, and then the Jazz are at the Trailblazers. Man, a lot of basketball games here this afternoon, or tonight, I should say. The A's beat the Phillies 4-1. The Rays beat the Orioles 8-0. The White Sox beat the Tigers 10-1. The Reds beat the Braves 6-3. While they're leading them right now in the bottom of the ninth. That game should be wrapping up here in a second. The Nationals are beating the Mets 4-2. Top of the ninth, Rangers lead the Blue Jays 12-6. Top of the eighth, the Guardians are up on the Royals 16-2. Bottom of the seventh, Twins lead the Mariners 9-4. Bottom of the seventh, or right now, end of the seventh, Pirates are leading the Cardinals 8-4. The Brewers right now are leading the Cubs 5-4. The Rockies are beating the Dodgers 6-4. The Giants right now are leading the Marlins 2-1. The Angels are leading the Astros 1-0. Then the Padres are leading the Diamondbacks 5-0. And then Sunday Night Baseball, Red Sox are at the Yankees. In fact, there's one other USHL game on right now. Right now, as you can see, Muskegon leads Green Bay 1-0. That goal from Owen Mellenbacher and Jake Richard. It's 1-0 there. Well, that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back for the second period here in just a few minutes.